What's going on, Washington Commanders Nation? It's your boy Rio Robinson, back with the latest and greatest on the Rambling with Rio Robinson YouTube channel, where we ramble about the Washington Commanders. Fresh off the presses, Washington has made another signing, and the new era feeling is so nice. I feel like I hit you twice for another video today. We just signed another Kansas City receiver, former Kansas City receiver, that spent a couple years with Eric Bieniemy and speaks the language of his offense. Byron Pringle, 6'1", 204-pound receiver out of Kansas State. I remember this guy coming out. He was a pretty old guy coming out. I think he was 25 years old coming out as a rookie, and he had some issues with the law and during his time in college, which was affected while he went to community college and had to work his way up to Kansas State. And he got to Kansas City for a couple years, never really broke out. So far in his career, he's only amassed 76 receptions for 1,024 yards, 9 touchdowns, about 1,000 return yards, and 1 return touchdown. He's a Super Bowl champion. You know, everybody gets to put their name on the group project, but he's interesting. He's another speed demon, straight line guy. The 40 time isn't the fastest in the world, 4.46, but he plays faster than 4.46, and it's very apparent, kind of like how Jahan Dotson does. He plays very fast, plays above the rim, and shit, 6'1", 203, it makes him one of the larger receivers on the roster. So for us, he gives us size and speed. Definitely not a guaranteed lock to make the roster. He probably won't make the roster, but he has a good chance. He got a 1-year deal from Washington. I guess if Diambi or these boys come in sleeping, he could come in and make a factor. But we see how the receiving room plays out here with our top 3. You know they're untouchable. Terry, Jahan, Curtis. Diambi's probably going to be the number 4. And then where do we go from there? Is Dax Milne a lock at number 5? Casimir Allen out of UCLA? Are we talking about Mitchell Tinsley out of Penn State? So Byron Pringle has experience as a 29-year-old, 4-year vet who hasn't broke out yet. When you go to his Wikipedia and you look up the things that he's done, they've got his career surmised in about 4 little bullet points. 2018, signed with the Chiefs as an undrafted free agent. Following an injury in the preseason finale, was placed on injury reserve. 2019, and that concluded his 2018. 2019, after making their initial 53-man roster, he was waived the first week of the season and re-signed to the practice squad. Then he was elevated to the active roster a week later and had his first breakthrough during Sunday Night Football Week 5, where he finished with 100 receiving yards and a touchdown in a loss to the Colts. Then he won the Super Bowl. 2020, he ran off his first kick return touchdown, 102 yards against the Broncos in a 43-16 victory. Then he was placed on injury reserve again. So this career at this point has been marred by reckless driving, some criminal things in college, and injuries. But the guy has speed. He has good size, especially considering this roster, all the sizes in the tight end room and not the wide receiver room. And he knows the offense. So bare minimum, he's a guy who knows the system and can mentor football related. He can mentor guys and teach these young dudes the language of the offense during the summertime, because in camp, you cannot discount the impact a guy that already knows the system has. But nothing to write home about, nothing to be too excited about, but it's very interesting and very intriguing how they view this wide receiver room and EB feeling the need to go out and go get another guy. Back-to-back days, back-to-back signings right as camp begins for Washington. We signed veteran kicker recently and surprisingly released Michael Badgley. And then today we signed receiver Byron Pringle, formerly of the Bears and Kansas City Chiefs, who attended Kansas State University. Very interesting time. Washington's going after it. Somebody just tweeted me. I agree with him. They said, look, Ron finally got his hands free to just make moves and be a coach and do football things. You need something, go get it. Don't wait for it. Don't sit on your hands. Another era of Washington football starts tomorrow as the team opens up camp, and I'm so excited, and it gets open to public on Thursday. I will be there off the early, phone out, getting as much content as possible and enjoying a new era in DC and a new aesthetic and vibe around Washington Commanders training camp. That's all I got for right now. I'm going to keep this one short, sweet, and to the point. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're over 7,500 subscribers in over 2 years. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. 10,000, then you're a real YouTuber. They say, no, I'm just kidding. But we're trying to get to 10,000 because that number means something to me before the end of the season. We're 2,500 away. Tell a friend to subscribe to Rio Robinson for all things Washington Commanders football related. Until next time, hail to the Washington Commanders. It's your boy Rio. Out.